House.
Merci, faire honneur de prendre la parole aujourd'hui.
It is an honour to take the floor today in amongst all of my colleagues to honour Remembrance Day.
I've been touched deeply and personally by the sacrifices of people within our own families, people in our communities. I want to thank the Minister for her words. I want to thank the Honourable Member for Banff Airdrie for his thoughtful comments, for the Member for Rivière-des-Mille-Îles, and my friend, the Member for North Island Powell River. It's actually the member from North Island Powell River who anticipated some of what I wanted to share, of that feeling that we have every year and now that we're coming out of COVID and we can gather together in person. All of us know that feeling of going to the cenotaph with the honor of placing a wreath in memory of those who've fallen to ensure us the life we have, the liberties and the freedoms. In that moment, we look around and every year we see fewer veterans. Those brave men and women who have served in numerous wars, who in each year gathering at the cenotaph, there are fewer of them. And we do, as the Honourable Member for North Island Powell River said, we miss them. So I'm going to try to get through this because one of my favourite friends who's in that category I want to speak of. But first, to thank Peter Chance, who's one of the members of my riding, who is coming up to his 102nd birthday. He served in the Royal Canadian Navy, commander retired. He served in the Battle of the Atlantic and D-Day and the Korean War. And please God, he will be there on next November 11th at the cenotaph in Sydney in British Columbia. He's doing remarkably well, and he enjoys sharing the stories of his time with those younger people who need to know what it was like. But one of our other major local heroes, Major retired Charles Chick Goodwin, and certainly well known to the member from Durham, who went with Chick Goodman for the memorials for the role of the Canadian military in liberating the camps in the Netherlands. Chick served in France and Belgium and was wounded in the Netherlands. As a member of the South Saskatchewan Regiment, he was part of the original Canadian group to liberate Camp Westerbork. Now, I mention this now because there's something that I hope the Minister and her colleague, the Minister of Finance, will do for our veterans while there's still time. My dear friend Chick Goodman, who is now 96, is in palliative care, and his wife gave me permission to share this with all of you. She is standing vigil with him. He's not expected to last many more days, and I don't think he'll be with us at the cenotaph. But his most profound wish is that his wife of 36 years can get a veteran's pension. She falls under what we call, and the member for North Island Powell River knows this well, the gold digger's clause. All we have to do is lift it. So we speak these words to honor our veterans. There's something tangible we can do. And Chick Goodman would certainly like to know, before he breathes his last, that his dear wife, Nancy, his wife of 36 years, no gold digger, will have a pension from this government for the service of her brave husband, a real war hero. I will not say more now, Mr. Speaker. I'm not sure I could. But all of us gather, never forget, and also, as we remember, do what we can to be of service to those who sacrificed so much for us. Thank you.